When it comes to my DMs, things are pretty simple. I receive two questions quite often. First question is, what strategy are you using? And second question is, what broker are you using? Well, the first question is quite easy to answer because I've been posting a lot of videos on this YouTube channel, on the Telegram channel. I have free courses all over social media, on our website as well. So my strategy is pretty well explained. But when it comes to the brokers, I tend to forget to share publicly what brokers are we using, and this is what the video is about today. I'm going to go deep into this subject. I'm going to share with you what brokers I use. I'm going to show you withdrawals, and besides that, I want to show you exactly a way in which you can choose the best broker for you. You shouldn't necessarily choose the broker that I'm using, but a broker that suits your needs, your location, and so on. Before jumping into the topic, my name is Andreea and I've been a trader in the Forex markets for the last 6 years, and if you want to join my free community where me and my team share daily signals, free courses, one-to-one calls that are free as well, basically all of our services are free, we are waiting for you, and the invite link is in the description. You will find more information about what we're doing in the description, and I'm going to share more about that inside this video as well, so stay until the end and do not forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Alright, so a website that I really trust when it comes to reviews and ratings about brokers is WikiFX. I tended to trust Trustpilot in the past, but right now it's not such a reliable website for ratings. There are some bad ratings in there, some unchecked ratings. It's not really legit on Trustpilot anymore. So in the last couple of years, I've been looking through WikiFX. So what I'm doing is to recommend each member to go to the rankings and to choose a broker between the first 25, 30, let's say max 30 brokers that they see. And why is that? Because those are the best brokers, especially in their region. So for example, if you open this page, maybe it's a little bit different than mine, you will see that you have rankings starting from 1 up to a long list. You can even see more than 50 brokers, right? The idea is that you shouldn't necessarily go for the first one that you see, but for the first 20, 25 brokers that you see in here. Why is that? Is because they have some particularities that you are looking for, and I'm going to explain you what. First of all, the score is good on WikiFX, and that's okay, but what else? Second of all, the brokers in the first positions of the ranking are all regulated. You need a regulated broker, and trust me when I say that, you really need one, because if you're not trading on a regulated broker and let's say maybe something bad happens, like they don't want to give you the withdrawal, you have some complications, you have some problems with a specific broker and you can solve them through customer support, well, there's a third party that is going to help you solve that problem and receive your funds in case that you were wrong. Second, when you look at those brokers, you know that they have been for a long time in the markets, like 10-15 years. Actually, Multibank group is over 20 years right now. 10-15 years. See, it's those entities, those businesses were functioning for a long period of time. There's no such thing as a new broker opened last year or something like that. You don't want to go for that one. Why is that? Because it's sketchy, it's risky, and let me tell you what happens. Well, a broker that isn't old enough in the market won't really have volume. Those brokers functioned for a really long time. They have a lot of volume, they have a lot of liquidity, so they will always be able to pay you. What else is the fact that they are backed up. They have insurance, so in case that anything wrong happens, like let's say that they get liquidated entirely, you will still receive your funds up to a certain amount. I believe that a lot of them have up to 1 million in profits as an insurance. In case that you make up to 1 million in profits, they can offer that to you even if they get liquidated. So there are a lot of things that are really good about the regulated brokers and about the first brokers, first positions in here. The ones with a score over 7, let's say. What's below 7 is not that good. Those ones in here, I wouldn't vouch for them. I wouldn't go for them because the score is already too low. It means that something happened to them. All right, so let's go above. So I hope that you understood, first of all, why you need to choose a broker from the top list. And second, I want to mention the fact that as a community, because I own the FXA community, I've been shown a lot of opportunities to collaborate with a lot of those brokers in here, especially the top ones in the list. And between all those brokers, I agreed to collaborate and to recommend only 3 of those. Why is that? I really liked the way that they behave with their customers. For me especially, it's really important to know that if I have a problem, if there's something happening with one of my members, or if I want a fast reply, I have somebody to count on. And this is exactly how I chose those brokers from the top positions, because we are collaborating at the moment. There are 4 brokers that we collaborate with, and those are all in the list. If we scroll down, Multibank Group is one of the brokers. I really love this broker, and I'm going to talk more about it in the future. FpMarkets, again, I'm collaborating with this broker too. If we go lower, Vantage, a really great broker. I'm gonna talk about it too. And the last one, which I really like for the beginners, is PuPrime. All of them have advantages and disadvantages. It really depends where you're from and what you're aiming for. However, all of those 4 brokers have really good conditions, and I'm really happy to be able to work with them. Why is that? It's because their customer support is absolutely fire. It's amazing, and I'm so glad that I found such brokers. So the benefits from all those 4 brokers that I mentioned are the fact that they are heavily regulated and their customer support is great. Second, all of those brokers have a bonus program, and it means that if you deposit for the first time, let's say $1,000, you are going to receive a percentage in addition to that. I'm going to give you an example from Multibank, because Multibank has a 20% fixed bonus. For example, if you would deposit $100 on Multibank, you would receive $120 to trade with. Or for example, if you deposit 10K to trade with, you are going to receive 12K to trade with. Same goes for Vantage, same goes for PuPrime. I think that the only one that doesn't have a bonus is FpMarkets. However, all the other ones have a bonus, which I'm really grateful, because I know that a lot of people that are watching need that bonus and really want to use that in their trading. Of course, guys, don't imagine that if you receive a bonus, you are going to be able to withdraw it immediately. The bonus that you're receiving is for you to trade with it, right? It's for you to increase capital. Another thing about these brokers is the fact that they have pretty high leverage, a leverage that I'm using, which is 1 to 500. And if you want to use 1 to 500 leverage, no matter the region that you're at, just use the links in the description box and you will be able to access those brokers no matter the country with this high leverage. And in addition to all that I mentioned, we've been recommending these brokers for quite a while. Some of them for more than 2 years, some of them for the last year. However, we've been recommending those brokers for a really long time. We've been working with them, we've been testing them, we've been trading with them, because the team trades actively on these brokers, and I'm going to show you the one that I'm trading with, and literally there is no complaint. If we would receive one single complaint of a person that has struggles with a withdrawal, let's say that they can't access their funds, so if any person from the group would have any problem, we would remove the collaboration immediately. But we've been running those collaborations for a really long time, guys, so there's no such thing as a member not receiving the withdrawal, being ignored, having problems without them being solved. So trust me with that, everything is absolutely fine. And of course, nobody's forcing you to join these brokers, but I'm pretty happy with them, and those are my personal recommendations for you. So now maybe you're confused and you do not know exactly with which brokers to trade. I would recommend you PuPrime, especially if you're from the Asian region or a region in which usually you do not find brokers that accept your country, because they are pretty extensive. They accept multiple countries. By the way, none of those brokers work for the US citizens, unfortunately. They work for almost anywhere outside US. So I would recommend you PuPrime, especially if you're a beginner. If you want to trade with less than $250, then go for PuPrime. You can apply for the bonus as well. Everything is great. You receive the 1 to 500 leverage. It's a great broker. The customer support is good, so this broker works pretty well. Second, Multibank, which is my favorite and is the one that I'm using. If you're European or if you're from a common country that usually is accepted by brokers, I believe that this would be the best alternative for you. Trading on Multibank is really nice. I got so used to their broker, to their platform. They have a 20% bonus. I like their customer support. It's the fastest one from all of them. And I want to show you my withdrawals and exactly what I'm doing on Multibank and why I'm so happy about it. So if I simply write inside my email withdraw Multibank, you will see that there are a lot of withdrawal requests. I created a lot of accounts over time. What I love to do most of all with those Multibank accounts is to flip them. I love flipping accounts. I love trading high risk on Multibank. And why is that? It's because I observed that the withdrawal is extremely fast. There are no questions. For example, at one point, out of a 2K account, in a couple of days, I got to make the profit of 30K. So at that point, you're questioning, right? Because this doesn't happen often, guys. Let's be realistic. This isn't something that you can do every day for the whole year. And I'm pretty sure that not a lot of traders, a lot of customers of them do this kind of thing. However, the moment when I did that and I asked for the withdrawal, in less than 24 hours, I received it. And I made a whole video about that just to show the proof and everything and the whole situation. Remember that this is a regulated broker, right? I did that in the past, not with 30K out of 2K, with less. Let's say I obtained out of 1K, 9K, 10K. I have friends that did the same. And even right now, there are some of the members that did the same thing. There are 2 members that this week did such a flip. I guarantee you that they won't have a problem with the withdrawal, like I didn't, like my colleagues aren't, like everyone is receiving their withdrawal. So that's what I wanted to say. It's really important to have a good broker which is regulated and so on. But what's more important is for you to be able to withdraw without any questions, because flipping accounts is a high risk strategy. Even the most regulated brokers can come up with some kind of questions, right? I don't want that. I don't want to have problems with the withdrawal. So this is what I did. I withdrew from Multibank multiple times, and you can ask anyone from the team. You can ask the members as well. You will see that the answers are exactly the same. Another great broker that I recommend is Vantage, like I mentioned, and usually I recommend this broker for the people that are in the UK, because Multibank doesn't work in UK with our link. To Europeans, they have really similar conditions to Multibank. I really like them. However, I feel like I have a stronger connection with Multibank and I'm going to stick with it. But we have a lot of members that are trading with Vantage. It's a great broker as well. Same spread, same conditions. They have a bonus. They have good reviews. Personally, as a Romanian, I'm not allowed to use it. However, I know that it's a pretty good broker and a lot of other countries can use it. So I strongly encourage you to use it if you want to. Any of the brokers that I mentioned are extremely good, and I hope that you took some notes and you realized what are the steps in order to choose a broker that is good for you. And now I want to mention the fact that after all, since we collaborate with those brokers, I can offer you something for free, right? So we are affiliated with these brokers, right? We receive commission from them. We chose these 4 brokers again because we love them. We could have chosen any other broker to collaborate with, guys, just so you know, just for the reference. Any community can collaborate with any broker. However, we really love these ones. And in case that you use the links in the description to trade on live with them, we at FXA are going to offer you some benefits. So besides finding a good broker that really works for you, you are going to get access inside our premium channel. So there is no need for a payment, there is no need for anything. In case that you're trading with those brokers, you have lifetime access to us as long as you're trading with those specific brokers. First of all, in the description, you will see that there is a link to our FXA Worldwide channel, right? This channel is 20K subscribers at the moment. I invite you to tap on the pinned message to see more information about this community. And the first thing that is mentioned here is the fact that in this group we are sending 5 weekly signals. However, in premium, if you're interested to go inside premium, what else are you gonna see? First of all, we send around 5 to 10 signals on gold inside premium. So this is one. Second, in premium, you are going to get access to advanced courses and mentorships. I have an intermediate course for you and an advanced mentorship. And besides that, you get access to one-to-one calls with the team in case that you're serious, in case that we see perseverance from you, in case that you really want to be a great trader and you want to trade with us day by day. You have access to calls with us, we support you. And besides that, some of you will have the opportunity to get inside a very exclusive closed group with some of the members inside premium. We have around 20 up to 30 members in there where we can chat and we can discuss the daily movements of the market. So the people in that group are specifically the ones that are doing their best, the ones that are really trading with real life funds and that are doing amazing. So if you want to take part in a group like that, all that you have to do is to trade live with the brokers below. If you do not want to trade live right now and you're a beginner, you can see here that we have courses for you. And in case that you finish the registration process and you deposited the funds and you are ready to trade with those regulated brokers that I mentioned, simply write the word join to our customer support, or simply tell the customer support that you already have registered to the broker and you deposited, and the customer support is going to get you inside, is going to give you more information, is going to give you the links, the PDF materials, the video courses, the guides, and so on. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that this video helped you finally choose the right broker for you. Let me know in the comments which topics would you like to see on this channel, and I'm going to make sure that I will film them. Until then, see you inside our FXA channel.